Hello everyone, it's Ali from Titan and welcome back to our channel. I am here with our one and only personal break of the afternoon, and we do have the last two boxes of our first case of Sword Art Online ALICIZATION Volume 2 for Richard H. here from Arizona. So thank you so much, Richard, for grabbing the last two boxes of our first case, and I'm very excited to get on into these for you here this afternoon. So, this Weiss product, we've been seeing 3 SPs per case. I say we've been seeing because Bossman did open up a full case off camera, found 3 SPs and 1 OFR, and out of 14 boxes so far, we have seen 2 SPs and 1 OFR. So hopefully there is that third and final SP of the case in these 2 boxes here for Richard. Very excited to see what we can find and hopefully be able to find a good variety of cards as well. I know we do have 2 more boxes of Sword Art this upcoming weekend for Jason. Now I did open up a couple boxes last night for Jason as well. Those are pretty fruitful boxes, so make sure you go check out that video right up there. So hopefully we could see some different SPs. I would love to see what every single one in the set looks like in person. Maybe even find a serial numbered one. Would be very awesome to pull a serial numbered SP here for Richard. I mean, there's only one way to find out, so let's just go ahead and jump on into it, see what we can find by snapping us into the corner, and let's get started. So 2 full booster boxes here. Like I said, the last 2 of that first case. Bossman opened up that one case off camera, unfortunately. Didn't get to see most of those cards because actually Andon's making a full set of Sword Art ALICIZATION. So he actually went ahead and just snagged just like one of everything. So I didn't even get to hold the cards in my hand. They're all just went into his pile. So, I mean, eventually I'll get them all packed up. I know Bossman's still working on sorting all the commons and uncommons. So eventually I'll be able to peruse a lot of singles from the set, see if maybe we have a different SPs from the ones we've seen so far. We've seen Kirito and Chinon, and we also saw the Alice OFR. I don't know what OFR came out of that case that Bossman opened up. So let's go ahead and get started here. Pack number 1, and while I open, I do have a pretty cool announcement for you guys. If you're tuning into this video, I'm assuming you're here for one of 2 reasons. You like Weiss Schwarz, or you like Sword Art, or of course could be both. I guess you could just be here because you enjoy the content. That's a third reason. But in terms of Weiss, I do have a special preview for you guys coming to the channel next Thursday at 10 a.m. Pacific. So I believe that translates to 1 p.m. Eastern, which is what I'm more familiar with, but I know I'll have to schedule it specifically for 10 a.m. Pacific time. We'll be checking out some cards from the upcoming December release of Ruby. So exclusive preview, and we're kicking things off here with an Asuna SP. Very nice here, Unbending Fighting Spirit Asuna for Richard. So, all right, nice box, nice announcement. But I'm very excited for that, you guys. I still can't believe it. I didn't believe it the first time when Legend Story Studios reached out and said, hey, you want to open some Aria? I was like, what? And then Bushiroad's like, hey, you want to look at some Ruby cards? I'm like, what? It's just amazing. So I hope you guys really enjoy that video. I will let you know it's more than just one single card. So I'm very excited for that. We'll have the premiere scheduled Monday afternoon. I know a different content creator has a preview at 10 a.m. Pacific on Monday. So I'll probably get the preview premiere scheduled sometime in the afternoon. That way it doesn't take away from their announcement that they have going on. So next Thursday, the 18th, 1 p.m. Eastern, 10 a.m. Pacific time. Make sure to tune in. It should be fun. I'm very excited for it. That is the reason. I know I've been mentioning a lot recently. Oh, I've learned how to play Weiss, you guys. Because I wanted to make sure that I could really look at the cards and enjoy it and just be able to give my thoughts on everything. So it is definitely a fun game. I know I've said it before during streams and maybe even during some Sword Art openings. There's a ton of text on these cards. The game looks spooky. And Bossman has said, nah, it's really easy to learn. I'm like, I don't know about that. There's a lot of text on these cards. I don't believe it. The Bossman was right. Weiss is a pretty easy game to pick up. I really like it. Haven't been able to play. I haven't even built a deck. I know I probably have a play set of Card Captor with the amount of boxes I opened. So I will build a deck at some point. Actually, Jordan, who's in the shop sometimes. Also, she started to learn how to play Weiss, and she's a big fan of Log Horizon, so she's building a Log Horizon deck, so now it's like, oh, we can battle it out. Titan Card Store Championship between, like, me, Bossman, and Jordan. So who knows? Who knows? Maybe we can get Ashton, who is the in-store manager, or TCG player Billy, to learn how to play Weiss and just have, like, something going on. I don't know. It'd be fun. It'd be fun. But yes, next Thursday, I am excited. I can finally mention it because, of course, had an idea of when we wanted that preview to happen. Bushiroad has a schedule, so just wanted to make sure that's, you know, it is still 100% next Thursday. It is. To get that confirmation early this morning, so very excited to finally share it with you guys. I've been leaving some hints, you know, hey guys, something cool coming to the channel in mid-November, but can finally talk about it, so I'm very excited. And I hope you all will tune in for that. Even if you're just here, you're like, I just like sword art, I don't know anything about Weiss, you're kind of weird, lady. Please tune in. I recommend it. It'd make me happy. So I'm very excited for that next week. I was debating I wanted to, and then I was like, because actually one thing I was surprised. I mean, it definitely makes sense, but Bushiroad wanted to check, of course, the video. And then also, Ruby licensor, Rooster Teeth, I'm assuming, also wanted to check the video, so I was like, you know, this is probably not the greatest opportunity to be begging for Clamp Bunko, but I really want to, so I'm probably going to pin a comment. Be like, Ali's cowardly petition to Bushiroad. Hit this like button if you think we should make Clamp Bunko. But I didn't mention in the video, even though I was thinking about it, I was like, this isn't professional. I didn't want to risk it. I was like, I don't want to have to redo anything. I'm going to put my best foot forward, show what I think would be a good video, and they agreed, so I'm pleased with that. Did not have any revisions. The only thing I may need to change is I will admit, because this was actually filmed a little while ago. Not this, but the preview. Nothing has changed so far in any of the channel memberships, so, I mean, there might be some names in certified fans that might not have renewed their certified fan, but, like, that's not too big of a deal. But nothing has changed insofar as the Gem Mint or Black Label fan list, but if it does, I'll do it. I record it as a voiceover, just to not have to mess with any of the visual Ali part of the video. So if any of that changes, I mean, if anything post-Monday when I get that premiere scheduled, it's just done, sorry. But anything that changes prior to Monday, I can go ahead and take care of that. But other than that, it's ready to go. I'm excited. And I hope you all enjoy that next week. Very cool. Now, I was wondering, when I first got the email from Bushiroad, I was like, this is interesting, a preview for Weiss. I don't think I've seen that before. And I'm like, well, thinking about it for more than just 2 seconds, it makes sense, because if it's not an English edition original, it's already out in Japan. I don't know if what their preview schedule for Japanese cards is like. I know typically Weiss's Facebook page will do like the card of the day, and it'll show cards from upcoming sets, you know, translations into English of Japanese cards. Like with quintuplets, I've seen a lot of quintuplet stuff recently. Prior to that, it was sword art and whatnot. But English edition originals, those are all brand new cards. When it's revealed for the first time, it is the first time, not just first time to English edition. So, makes sense, makes sense. Curious if Bushiroad's going to continue having little fancy previews for future English edition originals. Earlier this year, we of course had Seven Deadly Sins as an English edition original. I don't know if there was anything going on for that. Must admit, just because I'm here so much, it's hard for me to keep up with going-ons of other channels and other previews. I don't get to watch a lot of content on YouTube anymore. So, it's hard enough to schedule making sure I could schedule all the stuff I have to make, let alone watching stuff for fun. So, unfortunately, I don't get to tune into a lot of other channels anymore. So, I'm not sure if I missed anything for Seven Deadly, but I am very curious to see the other creator previews for Ruby. So we have Double Art, Priestess of Light, Alice. We are almost finished up with box 1. Just that Asuna so far. Just the Asuna. Unfortunately, not the $10,000 bounty 1 of 10 serial numbered stamped Asuna. Not that one. But still, can't go wrong with waifu. Ooh, we do have another foil. Oh yes, that is something that I neglected to mention. We were having a drought of 2 foil boxes. So we have an SR here, Unexpected Reinforcements, Yuna and AG. I believe both of these boxes should be 2 foil boxes, just like the 2 boxes last night for Jason. They ended up being 2 foils, but they should have been based on the odds. We had, out of, I think, 10 boxes, we only saw 4 double foil boxes. And then it just went in that pattern. So, recent cases of Weiss have been an 8-8 split, whether it's a single foil or double foil box. So that's what I was expecting here. It's just weird how we saw so many single foil boxes in a row. Wasn't certain if perhaps Sword Art had lower pull rates, but it seems to be following that 50-50 pattern once more. So, Hopefully box number 2 here for Richard also has 2 foils, is essentially what I'm trying to say. Dark God Vecta, rare. I'm not quite sure when this video will be up because we do have the case of the master case, so 16 boxes of O-Pee-Chee Platinum at 3 o'clock. Now right now for me it is 2:36 p.m. So of course we'll have time to finish this video and then get started on export. And then probably have that uploading during the stream as long as we're not in Lag City, of course. Double Arsenon. I'm not sure if I'll publish after the stream because I'm honestly not sure how long that case of O-Pee-Chee Platinum will take. If I remember correctly, last year when we were able to run upper deck breaks on O-Pee-Chee Platinum, I think I got it down to the personal breaks being 10 minutes per box. So that includes all the intro, the outro, the recap for each individual box. We didn't have channel memberships back then, so not that extra minute or two at the end of the video, but, you know, intro, outro, recap, things like that. That does add up individually, so could be a pretty quick case opening. Could be pretty quick, because then, of course, I do have to sort it, list it, schedule the stream for Friday. We'll be checking out an inner case of AHL hockey. We had just ordered an inner of AHL just to try it, because we weren't sure if it'd be popular here. We never carried AHL before. So, but an inner case is still 12 boxes of AHL, so as compared to like Upper Deck Series 1, Series 2, Extended Series cases are 12. And this is an inner case of 12 for master case of 24. So just an inner case on Friday, but full master case, 2 8-box inners of O-Pee-Chee Platinum. Most likely a couple hours ago when you guys are watching this. Alright, getting on into box number 2. Our second promo is Eat Up Yu-Gi-Oh! So we got a couple of bros for our promos. I think there are only the 4 promos. I have only seen 4. I was wondering if perhaps we'd have 5 or even 6. Slime 2 had 6 different promos. We have had Kirito, Yu-Gi-Oh!, Alice, and Asuna. I was wondering if maybe we'd see Alifa or Sinon, but they have not turned up in this entire case, so I'm assuming it's just the 4. Sometimes there's 4, sometimes there's 5. I'd never seen 6 before, but Slime had 6. So definitely variable numbers of promos with each release. Doesn't say on the boxes, unfortunately, how many promos there are. I'm sure I could probably look on the official Weiss Schwarz website. But for me, I used to just look at JKTCG for quick reference, but of course they don't exist anymore. Now for prices, I tend to reference Strictly Broken TCG. But, I mean, their website's nice, but the way they have their sets split up, it's all the foils are in one section, so that's usually where I'm looking for prices. Then all the non-foils are in a different section. So I can't just look at all of the cards in the set at once, like I used to be able to. It's weird because JKTCG's website used to be very annoying to navigate, but once you got to the page, it was, I like that you could just see everything, all the pictures, you know, sorted out by rarity. So, just different styles of websites. It's just not what I'm used to. So I don't have quick knowledge, quick reference knowledge on promos anymore. Now I just kind of guesstimate, be like, oh wow, that's new. Whenever we see a new one, be like, especially with Slime, when it stopped being the petites and we had just like a regular looking card for promo number 6, I was like, oh, I wasn't expecting to see that. So. Also, we did get an email from Bushiroad. Not related to the preview, but I saw it going around on Facebook as well. Possible shipping delays for quintuplets. So not like an official delay, but just letting people know that unfortunately your local shop might have quintuplets a bit late. So now my question is if it actually is going to be late or not, because usually what is great about TCGs in general is the product comes in a bit early so that, of course, stores and sellers can crack for play sets, especially for Weiss, get everything listed, sorted, you know, Magic for just singles, Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh! Just about every TCG does it. I don't know of any TCG that doesn't come in early, to be fair. I don't know if any. I mean, we don't get a ton of Digimon. We haven't been able to get in Digimon at all recently. I don't know about Dragon Ball Super Gate Ruler. I think it actually showed up on release dates. But in general, TCGs, they want the product to you early, so that way stores that are cracking for singles can have everything ready for release date. Of course, you can't sell it before release date, but getting stuff ready to have singles available on release date's fine. So, usually Weiss comes in at least 2 days early, so if it shows up late, does it still show up on release date is my question for quintuplets, but we'll see. That should be here and ready next Friday. Do you have regular booster boxes, and then instead of 5 trial decks, like in the Japanese release, there's that quintessential set, which does contain 1 of the trial deck SPs at random, and then every other copy of the foils, 25 total foils, all the triple Rs and SRs from the trial decks, as well as a playset of promos, and all the commons and uncommons and stuff from the trial decks. So, that's cool. We actually put some of those on the website. Yeah, the majority of the set is going to be the same. I mean, everything will be the same except for whatever the SP is, but I definitely want to check them out. So, those will, of course, be available in store when they arrive. And, like I said, on the site, did just list 1 case on the site for now. I do believe we have sold at least 6 boxes of that case so far. Pre-sold. For live breaks. So, next Saturday night, should be checking out, I would think, a good mix of Magic the Gathering, Innistrad, Crimson Vow, because that also comes out next Friday, and the quintessential quintuplets. Good TCG mix next weekend. Unfortunately, Star Wars Stellar is not coming out next week. Game of Thrones Iron Anniversary Series 2 is not coming out next week, so all just got postponed to like first week and a half of December. So the week that I was dreading, I mean, I was excited for all those releases, but just in terms of sheer volume of stuff to sort, list, live stream, all of it, mail, all that stuff is going to be Stellar, Game of Thrones, Magic, quintuplets, some other releases next week too. I was like, eee. And then it's all like, oh, it got delayed. Oh, that's too bad. Stellar got delayed to December. That stinks, but Game of Thrones is here. And it's like, no, Game of Thrones is also pushed to December. Oh, by the way, Pop Century is also pushed. And it's like, ooh, so it's just another danger week. Just a couple weeks late. Give me more time mentally to prepare for it, I assume. We do have, are these 2 rivals? Asuna and Alice. I love the cheekiness of some of these cards. Like, are these 2 rivals? And then just being gal pals hanging out. I must admit, it doesn't seem like there are very many cards from this set that actually have scenes in them. I mean, this one here, that one, a lot of actually, I mean, not this Shinon, not Shinon doesn't look like it, but the Climax Commons and Climax Rares. But a lot of the double Rs, regular rares, and even a good chunk of just non-higher tier rarities, they're just nice pictures, but they don't seem like they have anything to do with the actual Alicization movie, so. Right, I am operating under the assumption it is a movie and not like a season of sword art. We do have another triple R here, the time-splitting sword, Yuragiri. That's not Yuragi, that's Yuragiri. So 1 SR, 1 triple R, 1 SP so far out of these 2 boxes. So just 1 foil so far in box 2. I wonder if we'll see a second one. I would think so. The odds are in our favor for a second one. But if we had to just pick one thing of which our odds were in our favor, I'd pick taking that SP over just having 2 foil boxes. So the odds were in our favor for both of those, but we hit the SP, you know, from here on out. So, okay, a little hands off on these boxes. Be like, all right, box, do whatever you want. All right, let's finish things on up here because it's 2:45. Living life on the edge. Living life on the edge. Thankfully, don't have to wait for deliveries today. I mean, it already came already. Our deliveries, our boxes, our assortment of Topps triple threads. And Tales of Aria Unlimited. We only got a case, which is weird. I guess it's coming in waves, like other Flesh and Blood releases tend to do. So we did get just 1 case of that coming in today. Oh, we do have second foil. All right, crisis averted, everybody. Cancel the pitchforks. Do have SR Joint Battle, Asuna and Alice. These cards are so beautiful. I know I was saying this during our first Alicization box opening, but I have never seen sword art. It just not... I'm not into... What's it called? Isekai. It's just not my style. I don't like the insert to the video game. I tried Dot Hack, you know, the original back in the day, and it was fine. I just wasn't, it's not for me. It's not my style of show. but I love the character design and the art direction. These cards are gorgeous, but I know I have to stay away from the sword art cards because there are a lot of them, and they're very collectible, especially the waifus. So if I'm not going to be going all the way in on sword art, I'm not even going to touch these cards personally, but they're so pretty. They're so pretty. That's the thing about Bushiroad. Every set is just beautiful. Amazing foiling. Just awesome looking stuff. Even if I have no clue what I'm looking at, it's just a lot of fun. Do you have another double R here? Unbending Fighting Spirits Asuna. So let's compare the regular versus the SP. Definitely prefer the SP, although the regular one. I do like the colors. I know some people were saying the double R's in the sets are a bit plain. I do like the colors. The pink into purple into blue across, the gradients in the card. I do like it. I do like the way they look. Even though, like I was mentioning, it's a little odd, I feel, that there's not a lot of stuff that looks like scenes. Just more look like character shots. This is a pack full of scenes, of course, just to disprove what I was saying. Do you have Goddess of Creation Stacia, Asuna, rare. Mother's Rosario, Climax, rare. And alright, last pack here for Richard. Do you have double R together with a memory, Asuna and Yuki. Alrighty, so let me tidy things on up here, and then, like I said, we'll be getting into our recap. Did have 4 foils, including an Asuna SP here from these last 2 boxes, so approximately what we were expecting. Was hoping to see maybe you can find one of those super rare serial numbered SPs, but we did just have the regular Asuna. No complaints here from me whatsoever. So Unbending Fighting Spirits Asuna was our #1 pull here. We also had 3 other foils, 1 triple R, the Time-Splitting Sword Uragiri, and then Joint Battle Asuna and Alice, and Unexpected Reinforcements Yuna and Eiji. 2 promos did have some bros here, Eat Up Kirito and Eat Up Yu-Gi-Oh! So guy themed as compared to Jason's girl themed with Asuna and Alice last night. And then for our promo, or not promos, our double R's did get a handful of repeats here, a couple Shinon double R's. Let's go ahead and pan through them so you guys can take another look. This card's beautiful. So nice, we did get an SR double rare foil. Alrighty, and with that does it here for our personal breaks this afternoon. Thank you so much, Richard, for going ahead and grabbing those last 2 boxes of the case. Now you're itching to see, even if we did end up finding SPs prior to your opening, just itching to see what that whole case contains. So I appreciate you letting me open these on up for you. And I know you wanted to make a set, so hopefully I was able to put together a play set for you of Sword Art Online Alicization Volume 2, because you did have some boxes prior as well that weren't as lucky as these. So nice to see an SP and the 3 other foils here for you out of these 2 boxes. Like I said, with that does it here for our personal breaks this afternoon/evening. I don't know when this is going up, so I'm just saying afternoon, as it's afternoon for me at the moment. But nice way to end off our openings here tonight, and I hope to have some fun with that stream that you guys saw earlier of O-Pee-Chee Platinum Hockey, AHL Hockey coming on Friday, Fusion Strike, the new Pokemon boost. I'll be checking out a box of that on Friday. And then if we have any other personal breaks, there is that one still open, I suppose. Because the AHL, I would hope, would not take too long. It's only 12 boxes. So, might have time for Friday on a personal break if anybody orders anything. If it's quite large, I'll probably book that on Monday. Well, that does it here for this video. So, I really hope you all enjoyed it. Of course, this one was for Richard, but all of you can watch and enjoy. So, if you did, don't forget to go ahead and hit that like button. Comments from me, drop those down below. And if you're not yet part of the Titan Cards family, I'd love to have you join us. Make sure you go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Also, make sure to tune in next Thursday, November 18th at 10 a.m. Pacific time for that exclusive Ruby reveal here with yours truly. I'm so excited for that, you guys. I'm so excited to talk about it because I actually had to sign an NDA for it. And I think the NDA always explained to me, because I've never signed one before, it's about the cards themselves, but I was just being extra careful. I was like, I don't want to accidentally say, like, oh, I have a preview, you guys, and then they get mad at me. I don't see why they would, but I was being extra. I was dropping some hints, but I was trying to just be... So I'm glad to be able to finally talk about it, and I hope you guys will tune in for that next week. Alright, so I said like and subscribe already, but what I have not done yet is say thank you so much to all of our channel members. But thank you so much, you all, for going above and beyond. Bossman and I really do appreciate it. Do have 12 Black Label fans, Andin, Bounty Hunter Breaks, Chris Rivers, Devon, Epicenter Gaming, Fails Tales, Kira Soltari, Mark Martini, MT, Sean F, Stephen Olivo, and Stephen Bly. And we also have 9 Gemmint fans. Alberto M, Barco Verer, Dusty Archuleta, Jerry Geek, Michael C, Michael Bigelow, Ryan Michael, Scorecard Collectibles, and Sid Victa. But thank you so much again to all of our channel members, and of course, all members do have their name shown on screen at the end of every video. But yes, that does it for me here this afternoon. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. Take care, stay safe, and hope to catch you guys in the next one. Bye!